Okay, here we go. So, getting a little late to this, but you're gonna look through this and this entire page. I'm gonna look at the ZiggyD video about it, and then there's a ZiggyD Q&A. We'll look at that. The links to those videos will be down in the description, but here we go. Let's see what we got. Bling. Bling.
Though this land is shrouded in pain and darkness, it teems with life.
Huh. Okay, so
Behold this
real quick, I will say I have heard from a couple of comments that this was gardening league. A couple of friends of mine, they've sent me a couple of messages. So I heard gardening, kill things, and then you get what was it called? Essence, I guess, and then you craft things. So that's all I know going into this. But I mean, this. Whoa, the colors, dude. Some green, purple, orange. What? Whoa! Holy crap! Hang on, hold up. Earthquake. What is that? What's that down there? Okay, sorry, I don't mean to. We'll go back. We'll go back through it here in a second.
We make
that AOE though.
Life to our will.
Dude, and that's the
world as
shock
we
one.
See
dude, I want to do a lightning earthquake. That sounds good. I've been wanting to do one.
Nature protects itself.
Okay, cool. Wait, was that? Is that a war cry? Okay, sorry, we'll go back. But like, oh, dude, let's go. Is there crafting? Okay, we'll definitely go back and look at the crafts. What? Did that just turn that into a map?
But do not forget.
This is all kinds of color.
You must harvest.
I know people complained about the gray on gray, but dude, I love Lovecraftian art and stuff, so gray on gray is my jam. I didn't mind it.
Seek out the seed cache in every area you explore.
Okay, here we go.
Take its seeds through Oshabi's portal to the Sacred Grove. Sow those seeds to grow dangerous and rewarding monsters.
Okay. I guess each
when they are ready for
will
harvest,
grow.
slaughter them and extract their life force.
Huh. Wonder if each tower has like its own.
Use this life force to easily craft powerful items.
Like, does each tower have its own crafts, or is it random crafts per tower kind of thing?
Store the leftover life force to fertilize higher tiers of seeds.
I guess it's a tier-based thing, so. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Discover rare seeds that yield exotic crafting options or dangerous in-game bosses.
I know a lot of people aren't going to like that. That seems way too much micromanaged for a lot of people.
Skill tree, war cries, slam skills,
oh, yeah, those are...
and over 50 unique items.
Whoa.
The harvest begins on June 19.
Wait. Did I see... I was talking, but did I see a brand like with... Yeah, holy crap. Wait, was that Ice Crash? Hang on, no, we got to go back to that. I'm playing Ice Crash. Oh, look at that AoE on Ice Crash, dude. I'm playing Ice Crash this league for sure. Not as a league starter though. Unless they nerf bleed, then I'll probably start Ice Crash or Earthquake, dude. That lightning earthquake sound, that seems cool. Probably Ice Crash though. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back here.
Our will.
So
the world. Nature.
So that was a war cry. Oh yeah, these. Here we go. Hang on, hold up. Right here. Set an item to 6 sockets, 4 sockets, 5 sockets. Okay. Move a defense modifier. What? That's targeting annulments right there, dude. Holy crap. Randomizes the numeric values of the random properties of defense modifiers on an item. Now the thing is, we've seen some stuff before, so that didn't make it into the final game of the final league. So hopefully these are all actually in the league and they're not showing us stuff that's been taken out. Removes a defense modifier from an item and adds a new defense modifier. That's cool. Like, I guess if you had a chest piece and you would it I guess would it be a new one? Could you get the same thing only a higher tier maybe? Huh. That'd be interesting. Reforges a rare item into a new random modifiers. Okay, chaos orb. Oh, including a defense modifier. So it's kind of like a fossil craft sort of. Man, the crafting this league is going to be dumb. Like, I might even make a shield, like, spectral shield throw build. Or some kind of shield build now, since you can, like, these just scream perfect made shield. Change a unique item into a random one. Okay, that's the one they did there. Change a unique item into another unique armor into another unique armor. Change a unique ring. Unique to random. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, this crafting league, let's go, dude. I loved synthesis.
Forget,
This crafting was fantastic.
You must harvest.
Only the thing is, this seems like, you know, Bestiary 3.0,
In the harvest
synthesis 2.0
league,
kind of
seek
thing,
out
whatever
the
you
seed
want to
cache
say
in
here.
every area you explore.
Hey.
Take its seeds through Oshabi's portal to the sacred grove.
Okay,
So-
we know. Okay, we've got that. Go to the new stuff right here. Have we seen this? Reforges color of 2 random. Ooh. Okay, so this is including caster mods, randomizes numeric values.
Store the leftover life force to first
Skip.
crafting options or dangerous in-game bosses. In addition to
Yeah, those are Shock Nova brands. What?
many new items and skills, this expansion also contains major revamps to the passive skill tree, war cries, slam skills, brands, and over 50
Oh, okay. So that's how they're dealing with the Warcry stacking stuff. Is they're gonna rework them. Like
unique items.
maybe.
The harvest begins on June 19.
Interesting. Dude, that ice crash. I can't get over how big that ice crash was. Oh, that is so good. Okay. Ooh. This is gonna be a crazy league. The only thing is I could see people not liking this part, like the whole Grove thing. I know some people don't like the micromanage of stuff, so fair enough. A lot of people who are not going to be using this at all, which is kind of like, oh man, rip. But as far as just normal things, I'm glad they're changing enough about the game. That's going to be the question. Does this retain enough people? And, you know, like, are they changing enough about the game to actually, you know, keep people wanting to do more builds and build? I mean, that's why I play and that's why I get in more. So makes sense. I guess is there anything here that, screenshots of what it looks like? Plant potent seeds. Well, here, let's see. Oh, no, okay, that's just a quote. Okay, so you plant the seeds, you get them from that thing, and you get so many of them. And, oh, here we go. They got stats. 5 growth cycles. Okay. Which is probably 5 maps. Spawns level 33 monster. Spawns level 56. And there's vivid and wild. Seems 10 wild units of condensed life force per. Okay, so it's life force, not essence. Thought it was weird saying essence, but I couldn't remember what they typed in Discord. Yeah. I'll also link all these videos in Discord and stuff too. So that's kind of cool. So this will be, yeah, kind of like a bestiary thing. But yeah, it looks cool. Trading seeds looks pretty legit. Back to life force. I mean, There's not much here to. Oh, alright, now that thing looks cool. Oh, that's actually 2 different monsters. Yeah, here we go. Here's some craft stuff. Okay, so change a stack of oils into another random stack of oils. Wait a minute. Could you do? Oh, that'd be insane. Like you go from like 10 whatevers to 10 golds. Holy crap. Replace a cold modifier with an equivalent fire modifier. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Get that T1 whatever and then change it to fire. That's cool. Reforges the color of a random socket, augments a rare item with a new physical modifier. Holy crap. Dude, this is gonna be insane for crafting. Like how rare are some of Whoa, what was that? What? 78% increased duration? Minus 1% to this value when used. That's kind of funny. What? Oh, wow. That's gonna be cool. Tribute to the goddess. So you can redo that each time. That'd be awesome. What? Wait. So do we have like unique things that happen in you can craft offerings to the goddess? What? Now it's tribute to the goddess? What in the world is this? This is crazy. Okay. Okay, now I'm starting to like it even more. What's actually does not consume sex and use what? Okay, that's kind of cool. You can even craft scarabs. What is this? I don't even, dude. Area contains, or are these things that you get? Wait, no, I guess this is crafting. Yeah, what in the world is this? Oh my. This unique bosses drop in additional unique pieces. Oh man. Yes, please. Okay, this is gonna be cool. Pretty hype here for sure. Evolve your garden. So you get these towers, dispenser, condenser, and collection. Okay. Tracks life force stores, and urges growth. Cost of condensed life force. I feel like there's gonna be some micro like I wonder though if somebody's gonna have like the best kind of layout or the best whatever, and it's gonna be an easy to replicate kind of thing. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Some of these farming type games, not exactly my thing, but I know some people will like this, but I know a lot of people will hate. Um, so it depends on how intense it is. It looks like if there's only these 3 things, that won't be bad. So, unearth legendary foes. Okay, so we got bosses. Good. I hope they're hardened with some good mechanics. That's all I'm asking. Like, Koses and stuff was pretty legit. Actually had some mechanics. Once learning how to fight Koses, it wasn't that bad. Passive skill tree improvements. Here we go. So, what do we got? Improvements include better support for some mechanics, for example, two-handed melee weapons or rage. Okay, rage is cool, but two-handed melee weapons. Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Oh man, I love two-handed stuff. Includes both fan favorites from Timeless Jewel. Oh, got new keystones. Wait. Yeah, I think that's one of the ones from Timeless. Holy shit. Dude, that's gonna be insane. We're gonna have Timeless Jewel keystones on the thing? Violent slams. As part of our two-handed weapon improvements, several melee skills have been recategorized as slams. Introduce new slam skill and support gem. Nice. Okay. Okay, I can deal with that. We've also revamped several existing slams with new visual. Yeah, you can tell they're improved functionality and greater power for two-handed weapon users. Okay. Fist of War support. An ancestor appears above your character to perform a slam in unison with you every few seconds. That sounds absurd, and I want it. This causes the slam to deal more damage in an increased area. Holy crap. Now only consumes one endurance charge for every third use, making it easier to maintain your endurance charges. You now gain more area of effect per endurance charge. Like Tectonic Slam just seems to be a problem for them design-wise. They can't make up their mind what they want to do. Look at that area though. Is that with the dude? I can't tell if that's with the dude or not. Holy crap. That's insane. Deafening War Cries. Here we go. We've added a new War Cry skills, rework 3 existing ones. War Cries now scale based on the power of nearby enemies rather than the quantity. Oh, dude. Okay, many War Cries also exert your attacks, increasing their power for a number of attacks. Seismic Cry. Release a shockwave which taunts enemies and knocks them back. It also grants a buff that makes it easier to stun enemies. Oh my gosh, what? Okay, well, stun builds are going to be gross this league. Insert stun meme. Deal more damage in area of effect, especially if you can keep that going. If the it says the next few attacks, so if you can keep that going the entire time, that's going to be insane. Anyway, becoming progressively more powerful with each attack. Huh. Kind of interesting. Deal more damage and area of effect. Cool. Rallying Cry. Okay. Releases a shockwave which taunts enemies. It no longer regenerates mana. Okay, well, what are we doing then? Because I like it for its mana regen. Now grants a percentage of your weapon damage to each of your allies. I don't know how I feel about that one. So it's getting Rallying Cries turned into the whole make a mixed damaging summoner thing. Or, actually, that would be interesting. Instead of having a wand for a summoner, you actually have a big weapon. And you do, like, Rallying Cry to give them their physical damage. Like, I wonder how that would work with Summon Raging Spirits or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, you're starting to get me in with this. Okay. Dominating Blow, dude. That's what I'm thinking, too. Like, that would be cool. It also causes your next few attacks to become exerted, granting a bonus to your damage based on the number of allies near you. Okay, that's a whole lot different now. That's a completely different skill. And there's the new effect, I guess. Lethal Brand. We've introduced 3 new brands. 1 brand support gems have been... one brand support gems and... I keep reading gems. Okay, that's what it is. I'm just being dumb. I cannot word this morning. And have revamped existing brands. Lethal Brands. Introduce 3 new brands, 1 brand support gem, and have revamped existing brands. We've made brands a lot more versatile, while also reviewing how their core mechanics work. Brand Recall no longer reigns supreme, but is a useful tool alongside. Yeah, I kind of say Brand Recall was a bit strong. Let's see here. Penance Brand. We've introduced on the ground. Penance Brand will attach to a nearby enemy and become active. Its energy builds up and spreads to an additional nearby enemy each time it activates, quickly dividing and spreading between enemies. When a brand is removed, the energy... Oh, that's kind of cool. So, like, you recall it and everything goes boom. Well, recall needs to be used frequently then, right? Or you just cast a new brand? Either you'd just be casting brands like a crazy person, or you'd have to use recall fairly frequently. So maybe it just doesn't... Maybe brand recall still has the same cooldown, just it doesn't give the same refresh of the duration? Maybe that's what it is. Argos Brand. When placed on the ground, Argos Brand will attach to a nearby enemy and begin triggering link spells in a sequence. Holy crap. So yeah, that's what that Shockwave, not Shockwave, Nova, Shock Nova brand was. So yeah, you can pretty much just have any brand now. Ball Lightning brand. Sure. Why not? All, like any brand. All the brands. Fireball brand. There we go. Oh my gosh. That is dumb. Okay, massive unique item overhaul. We're introducing 12 new uniques and reworking over 50 existing. Wake of Destruction. Holy crap, let's see. Pretty much the same thing. I guess it drops Shocking Ground. Still okay leveling, maybe. But yeah. What is this? 39. Lightning Warp on hit with this weapon. It's interesting. So, I think what would be good with that. Kind of cool, I guess. Um, this one's a new one. Saints Hallbrook, Doriani's prototype. Okay, you got a decent little bit of life. That's cool. Got a decent bit of armor up there. Deal no non-lightning damage. Okay. Armor also applies to lightning damage taken from hit. That's pretty cool. Right, so you can stack. So what? Juggernaut? Crazy Juggernaut armor lightning thing dealing lightning damage? Hey, maybe I could use that in my lightning earthquake build. There we go. Lightning resist does not affect lightning damage taken. Okay. Well, that's why. Got it. Nearby enemies have lightning resist equal to yours. Holy crap. You run up and earthquake with a ton of armor, and then you don't have to worry about lightning damage, and you can have a tanky character. Yeah, I'm digging that. Juggernaut, lightning, melee, something, or even there's a couple of spells you could use too and do well. I know there's like Shock Nova and stuff like that seem to do well as far as just how much damage it does. I know it does decently well in racing, so you could make a build work around that. Seems pretty legit. But also having the ability to have like minus 60 lightning res on enemies near you, that's kind of dumb. Like if that does that to bosses, that is absurd. Just saying. Okay. Storm Secret. Shock, lightning damage. Herald of Thunder also creates a storm when you shock an enemy. Oh, that's kind of cool. Herald of Thunder storms hit enemies with 33% increased frequency and take 250 lightning damage when Herald of Thunder hits an enemy. I mean, once it's reduced, that's probably not too bad, but that's going to be really interesting. What happens if you have like two of those? Like, that two separate storms that creates, or is that just one? Here we go. Delirium in the core game. Delirium and Cluster Jewels are being integrated into the core Path of Exile experience. I mean, I would see Cluster Jewels for sure. Didn't know what they were going to do with Delirium. So what are we doing? Are we getting like Scarabs mechanics to make them? Oh, stacks with other mechanics make them more difficult and rewarding. The chance of encountering it rises exponentially. The number of league mechanics in the area. Okay, they're gonna do like a same thing as like Breach and stuff, but it's gonna be its own separate thing. That's cool. But the higher the chance. And the new Vulcan renderer. Yeah, this is a big deal. I tried it. For some reason, my OBS isn't picking up path when I'm using it, so I don't know. I got to figure that out. But yeah, overall though, as far as off-stream performance has been fantastic, and I've been wanting to have it on stream just to see what would happen. But I've had a few crashes with it. But yeah, just make sure you send in those bug reports and get those bug things in, because this looks really cool. You can, for a game like this with all the calculations, having that efficiency is amazing. And the Harvester supporter packs. Sure, we'll go look at them. Kind of in the thing here. Cool. Pretty legit. Ooh, I'm liking that one. I definitely like that one. That one's cool. Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. Let's go and check out the ZiggyD video about the league.
G'day, I'm ZiggyD, and here is Path of Exile Harvest.
Behold the sacred grove.
After a league of Delirium intensity, things are getting decidedly more cozy. No timers, no clear speed rush. It's time to farm. In Path of Exile's most literal sense of the word to date. Ushabi of the Asmeri. ZiggyD is aware that if they want to explore toning back constant loot explosions, the crafting needs to be very powerful to compete.
Now that's a good point. Like the crafting, being able to do that, and you know, like if they want to do that stuff, this is a very good way to test this out. I'm definitely, I completely agree with that. That is kind of awesome that they're doing this though.
Crafting, for
Also, that means we might get some crazy leagues. Saying.
example, will include options to create new items with seeds can also be stored in dedicated seed storage, so
thank
no need
goodness.
to clutter your stash.
That's a big deal. Like having like an actual storage for this. Hallelujah, please, thank you.
Players will have precise control over the danger of each fight as well, since you'll know ahead of time which seeds you're planting and which monsters you'll be facing. For those wanting a challenge, dozens of plants can be harvested at once, and Tier 2 and 3 seeds will offer more dangerous monsters and boss fights.
Now that's a good thing. Like, so this is kind of like a metamorph thing here, where you get to kind of build your own fight. Now I love that. That is amazing because, like in metamorph, if you died and you were playing hardcore, and it was to a metamorph, I mean, you did that, killed yourself. So in this case, same kind of thing. I like that. Let's keep that up.
There'll be one boss fight for each of the 3 types of Tier 3 seeds, Primal, Wild, and Vivid. It's also rumoured that there is a rare 4th boss to be discovered. First up, two-handed melee is getting some much
two-handed
love.
stuff, dude.
Big,
I love
slow
two-handed so
attacks
much.
have
Look at that
often found
range on
themselves at
that
the
ground
short
slam
end
though.
of the stick, despite
pretty good.
their usage of really big sticks. Two-handed weapon types are
You
getting
can tell the
buffed,
difference,
and
though,
passive skill
between
tree
the
support is being improved.
last one.
Several
Holy
melee
crap.
skills have also now
that
been recategorized as slam skills and
ancestral
reworked,
thing.
enabling further heavy-hitting support.
That looks pretty legit.
A lot of these changes will help one-handed weapons as well, but the focus here is on
look at
buffing
that
two-handed
area.
attack styles.
Yes,
Fist of War
please.
is the new support gem for slam skills that sees a spirit supercharge your slam. Brand builds more interactive, while the most powerful Arcanist
that
brand builds
fireball
will be getting
brand
nerfed.
looks
New
kind of
options
crazy.
including 3 new brand skills are being added to the game to open up brand new playstyles. The first of
gosh,
these
Ziggy.
is Arcanist
I just heard
Brand.
that.
Like other brand skills, Arcanist Brand can be placed on the ground and it'll
That's
attach
funny.
itself to monsters. The kicker is that Arcanist Brand will trigger any other linked spells, so you'll now be able to turn almost any spell into a brand. The passive skill tree will also be getting new keystone passives.
Hold up. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. I recognize some of these. Look. Dude. That's going to be awesome. There's the mana, the life. That is pretty nice.
And some keystones from Timeless Legion jewels are also being added to the core tree, such as the Agnostic. Legion jewels will also be seeing some changes as a result.
And then here we go. Here is the interview. We'll go through this and highlight some things from it. It'll also be in the description.
Chris, Harvest League, very exciting stuff. Thanks for joining me today to answer some questions about the league. We're going to be taking a lot of questions from viewers this morning, but I'm going to... So how does that kind of interact with leveling experience? From our earlier conversation we had the other day, you were saying you really wanted people to engage with this while leveling rather than be something...
That would be cool,
people
yeah.
skip, maybe even people who like are racing or leveling really quickly or experience
have
veterans
people,
of the game.
like,
You want them to use it while leveling.
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
wait till
I
level
personally don't
75.
mind whether individual players engage with league mechanics or save them for
Or
maps. Like, they're both
wherever,
other
you know,
play styles, but a kind of a litmus test of the power of crafting
60,
here is that it
80,
has to
whatever.
feel like the right answer to it has to feel like the right answer to use it while leveling in order for it to hit the power level we're looking for. And the reason why and this is something that we've touched on a few times, I guess, is that you don't get as many rare items from league monster drops and direct league rewards in this league. And that's intentional because we've been showering players on items for engaging with league content.
Okay,
and it
that
gets
makes
more and
sense.
more.
Yeah.
In fact, we found that players, when we give them the same number of rare items in a new league, because the league is obscure and, it takes some effort to learn and all that kind of stuff, for each league re-release, players aren't good at it from day one. They see it as less rewarding compared to the one that they became good at that has the same drops from before.
That's kind of funny.
And so we had to gradually creep.
But yeah, that's a good point though, having the leveling stuff, actually using it through leveling, that's a pretty big deal actually. Like I kind of want to see that more with future leagues.
Creep up item drops from them.
Implementation into the game is
Yeah.
a bit different to how previous leagues, rather than being the 10%, it's tied to the density of content stacking, which seems to make a lot of sense given the league's mechanic. I'm a little interested though if there's a bit of a danger because cluster jewels are tied to Delirium still. Whether that's going to make them lose what I think is one of their bigger advantages, their accessibility.
Wonder how accessible they are.
We are not really worried about that. I mean, so to give you some numbers, and these could change. Like, in fact, they probably will change them now that I'm going to say them. But there's currently in the new implementation a 25% chance of getting a cluster jewel per reward you get from Delirium. And as you know, when you get your third reward, it kicks in a fourth one as well. So as soon as you're hitting 3 rewards, which is really easy, you're guaranteeing a cluster jewel. And of course, if you get like to 175% chance, it will give you a guaranteed one and then give you 75% chance of a second and so on. So pretty much any time you're encountering Delirium, unless you completely screw it up, you're getting 1 and a bit cluster jewels from that. And so it's quite easy to get them. You just play Delirium. Just like if you want to like double corrupt, you play the temple and so on. Though honestly, in this case, they're dropping like candy compared to that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really cool. Yeah. Thank you for keeping those accessible. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I can understand why you're not worried. That's
that seed. And of course, the seeds are fully tradable. Like I have to emphasize the fact here, because they're tradable, every fight is completely
and you have storage for them.
You never get to fight a monster in the garden that you didn't specifically say, I want to fight this monster. And so you're choosing the crafting outcomes and difficulty of the encounter and monster composition.
It's your own fault. So
it's like a souped up metamorph to some extent in terms of a build your own entire
I just love that.
Rewards.
I love that that's a big deal.
The seed shows what it is, but will...
For real though, I am so glad that they have it to where it's you know what you're getting into.
The plant also show it as well. It'll be so people don't like effectively forget what the...
So yeah, I mean it's really cool. I mean again, they're trying something crazy with crafting. I'm glad they're taking these crazy leagues. Who knows what we're gonna get coming up toward POE 2 with just getting all the craziness out now before then, and also this way it's kind of testing for that is pretty legit. Again, the brand thing, I don't know how I feel about the brand thing, having pretty much every spell for your brand or build your own brand kind of deal. But yeah, with the new stuff, with the Vulcan thing going in, that better performance is always good. I'm wondering how that's gonna be this league. Yeah, I'm just pretty hyped for this one. Maybe it's the two-handed stuff. I think it's the two-handed stuff. I love Ice Crash, and I could never really justify playing my two-handed Ice Crash build again. And I think I might be able to this league. So anyway, guys, like I said, the videos from the ZiggyD stuff will be in the description, and I'll link my usual links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Peace!